Hey, come here. Come here. Do you mind if we talk about the pit bull that's in the room? What do you mean? I'm talking about the pit bull that's in the room. You know, like they always say, the elephant in the room. Well, I got the pit bull in the room. And today we need to understand this age old, rapid, or should I say, the changing of the guards, as they would say. Okay, that's not it. Okay, how about this? In the age where rapid technology is consistently and constantly advancing, and now all of a sudden, artificial intelligence, or what we call AI, is starting to speak, or I should say, spark a lot of curiosity in the realm of project management. Are you ready to explore the intriguing intersection of project management and AI? And I can finally put this down so we can stop saying the pit bull that's in the room. Say something. Bark. Okay. Anyway, I digress. All right, family. Today's episode is entitled, Will Project Management Be Replaced by AI? Again, will project management be replaced by AI? If this is your first time watching one of these videos, I am your boy ED. For all you smart and intelligent folks, that just simply means Ed. Today, we're going to jump into my 7 point framework, really about, hey, well, AI replaced project management. I know I've seen a lot of content out there kind of talking about it. And it kind of got my interest. So I went and did some homework, and now I'm literally printing you a digital copy, but it's only through video. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode, family. Let's get into the 7 point framework. So, AI powered automation. So let's be honest with you, family. AI has really potentially, it has the ability to really revolutionize the project management through automation. See, what happens here is there's a lot of automated tasks, like from your scheduling to your resource allocation. And if you're a project manager that has to dive into a lot of data where you have a lot of queries and you're going through, a lot of different spreadsheets, it would help you be able to analyze that data faster, as well as streamline. And then what that does is now it allows the project manager to focus on the strategic decision making activities that are required and stop having to be so mundane, or I should say really just in the weeds of all the looking at all this different data and making sure the schedule, all of this can be automated through AI. Let's look at point number two, enhance data analysis. Again, going back to data. And when I first got into project management, I did not realize how much data that you have to really crunch and really analyze. There's so much data that is just like, at times you're like, well, man, I probably should have would have been a data scientist. And again, it varies on the projects you work on, but the different projects I've worked on, I've had so much data that comes to me that I have to be a good steward about it and keep the data that makes sense and get rid of the data that has no important value. And you're always kind of going through that when you, especially if you're leading a more of a predictive type project, which is like a waterfall type project. But what it will do for you, though, family, of having this data analysis in place by leveraging AI, it really empowers you to really start sifting through those potential risks or opportunities as a project manager. Which, again, let's be honest, family, we really, truly don't really spend the time that we would love to in each one of the knowledge areas because we're constantly moving. So being able to have a tool to help speed that up so we can focus in on those areas. Look at point number three. When it comes to this point, you kind of already know what I'm going to say. So when I'm saying it, I'm setting you up. But collaborative project planning. One of the things I always advise when I'm mentoring and coaching someone and they're getting ready to build out their first project schedule, I say, please, if you don't remember anything else that we talk about today regarding you building out this schedule, remember this one thing: do not, and I do repeat, do not go into a silo situation, meaning do not lock yourself in a room or take yourself offline or put yourself in a meeting to go build out this schedule by yourself. Because what you'll see what will happen is if you do that, you go ahead and build out this nice uh, beautiful project schedule. What end up happening is what if the timelines or the task or they're not sequenced properly, or they're not the time, or maybe they may have already done that pre-work before you even got there, so you would be wasting your time. So I would advise to this I wouldn't even think, I wasn't even going to speak about this, but since we're already here, I might as well just drop this knowledge. So I would definitely recommend that if you're building out a schedule, build it out by department first. So set a meeting up and build it out with each department. Then have a facilitated meeting, which is a bigger meeting with all of the departments together, and then go through it at a high level to make sure everyone understands it. But having an AI powered type project management tool, as far as like being able to leverage it for collaborative planning, it really enables the team to work seamlessly across the geographical boundaries and different time zones. Especially nowadays, projects are so global in the various different organizations that I've worked in. It's like there's so many different time zones. So being able to have a collaborative planning tool will be amazing. Point number 4, managing complexity. AI can assist project managers in handling complex projects with numerous dependencies. So again, what this does, it enables the project manager to identify those critical path, those resource bottlenecks. Let's park right there real quick. Resource bottlenecks. What does that look like? Uh, I believe project managers are resource bottlenecks at times because of the fact that they're trying to be everything to everybody, and sometimes you can get in the way of yourself. Ooh, I like that. What I'm saying there, family, is saying that when you get in the way of yourself, you're also getting in the way of your team. So you have to build that confidence within the team to be able to step up, as well as so that you can ensure there's no potential delays and everything is running more efficiently. So when it comes to resource bottlenecks, making sure that you can find out through AI, finding out a way to automate that. But again, um, always tell you resource, I mean, it's really truly around the triple constraints of where you have a lot of complexity, which is around cost, schedule, as well as scope, and then quality. So again, those triple constraints. Now let's look into point number 5, human expertise and creativity. So what AI can do is streamline the process around human expertise, as well as the creativity aspects within project management is definitely invaluable. I wish more project managers would be more creative or come on here and do videos like this, because we need that for the community of hearing different stories of how different approaches, when it comes to different approaches of how to handle a project. But when it comes to the human aspect of it, it's going to be important for that project manager to have the emotional intelligence. AI is not going to have that emotional intelligence when it comes to the human side. Yes, from a technical and giving you the context to speak accurately, but at the end of the day, that human is going to have to sell the other human on to why it's crucial that they work together. It's crucial that when any unpredictable issue or a risk comes up, that they understand, they being your project stakeholders, understand that you're there to support and that you're going to make sure that you're engaged throughout the whole project. Point number 6, again, here we go. We come back to ethics. If you know anything about PMI, they're big on ethics, and that's why I love this certification, the PMP, as well as the CAPM, because of the fact of the ethics aspect of things. As AI becomes more integrated into project management, there ethical issues are going to arise. That's just like with anything. Anytime anything changes, new ethics are going to the old ethics are going to have to be addressed and accommodated to where we're currently at. So ethically, there's going to be some things that AI's, I mean, eventually is going to get flushed out And some of those, I'll give you a quick example. Some of those things are like data privacy or bias, being biased or accountability. Um, a human would have a better job at the data privacy aspect versus AI. And again, that's subjective. I mean, someone may say AI would have it. And I could agree to disagree. But again, project managers are really going to be tasked with the the challenge to make sure, especially if they're leveraging AI, to be ethical and responsible when they're implementing anything AI, especially when it comes to organization data, because you got to keep in mind that data is going into AI, even though it's spitting it out, they still have the data. So be cognizant of that if you're using it for your business. I believe AI is a great tool. I use it in my business. Um, so I think it's a great tool. Let's go on to the last and final is human touch. I don't care how many tools or how many things get in, human touch is always going to be valid. Again, subjective because some people don't even want to be dealing with people. They sick and tired of being sick and tired of people. But on a serious note, the reason why project managers could play a vital role on the human touch aspect of building relationships, fostering that thing we call teamwork, and then inspiring and innovating new ways of attacking a project. And when I use the word attack, I mean executing a project successfully, even if risk and issues come up along the way. So, family, I'll close with this. Yes, AI is here. I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. And I'm even going to give you a special note. You've had AI longer than which you probably even known about, but you probably didn't pay attention to it like that. We may have called it something else. But for instance, have you ever been typing something and then before you can even finish out the sentence, it gave you a suggestion of what the sentence, how you should end the sentence? That's AI, family. So I say all that to say, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, I may make more videos around AI, the integration of project management and AI, and really kind of go more in depth of like how you can use it for scheduling, how you can use it. It's so many things you can do with this, but it's up to you. I just need to know what you need to know so I can go ahead and teach it. I love doing this. I love this thing we call project management. Until next time, I'm out.